really like us. There ain't nothing to do in Ottawa tonight. That's all I know. But thanks a lot. I figured out what causes Tourette syndrome. Coming here in January. I'm freaking crazy. What the heck? I should have wore sleeves. This ain't good. I ain't kidding you. My weenie was an innie all day today. I ain't kidding. I gave myself a Dutch oven last night. You know it's cold when you go to the bank and the tellers is wearing ski masks, you know what I mean? But it's not bad, to be honest with you. Last night I got my tongue stuck to a stripper pole. So it is cold. Al Gordon kissed my ass. I know that good. What happened to global warming? Good God. The CO2 level. I don't know what the CO2 level is, but the BS level getting very high. I shot a polar bear at the zoo because it was so damn cold. Anyway, that's what I told the cops. What a fraud that is, global warming. It's freaking freezing. Evidently, global warming ain't melted Al Gore's ice cream man. You see the size of him? He's blown up like a tick on Dracula. That's what happened. It's our fault because of global warming, ain't it? I'm sure it has nothing to do with that big ball of fire up in the air, you know. That has nothing to do with the warming of the planet. It's like going to a bonfire and sitting next to some dude that lights a cigarette and you go, put that cigarette out, I'm getting hot. Too many people buy into that global warming. I got a buddy of mine called me up a couple months ago. You better lay off Al Gore. I'm telling you, he's on to something. It was 112 degrees here today. You live in Phoenix, you dumbass. It's supposed to be hot in Phoenix. If it's snowing in freaking June, then you got something right there. I'll tell you what causes global warming. Chili cheese fries and wiener schnitzel. I don't know about the globe, but it causes my bedroom to heat up. I know that. Here's my theory on global warming. I ain't no scientist. I don't know if you know that or not. But I have noticed this the last 45 years I've been alive. In the summertime, freaking hot. And in the wintertime, freaking cold. And it does it every year. Then you got all these celebrities. What the hell? And Sheryl Crow. I like Sheryl Crow, but what the hell? If we would just use one square toilet paper, we could save our planet from global warming. One square toilet paper. Evidently, Cheryl ain't been eating what I'm eating. Cheryl ain't been to my grandma's house on Sloppy Joe Sunday. One square, I went through the whole roll, the tube, and a couple of pillowcases. I had to wipe with a ShamWow. You ever take a poop so big it actually lifts you up off the stool? You ever do that? Somebody get me down from there. One square of toilet paper. I go through 25 squares just putting it on the seat before I sit on it. And that's at my own house. God love you. Before I begin my comedy routine, I do have a little announcement to make. I ain't proud of it, but I might as well tell you. I've been sleeping with members of my staff. And what's worse than that is I'm self-employed. Careful laughing. Last night I made a pregnant woman laugh so hard a foot come out of her nose. So that ain't good. Good to be back on stage. I tell you what, I had to go to the doctor a while back. I thought I had the H1N1. Turns out I didn't have the H1N1, but I had R2D2. I hate going to the doctor. Don't you hate going to the doctor? You always got to sit in the waiting room next to some scumbag got some weird disease. Hawking everywhere. Then they want to be your best friend for 20 minutes. How you doing? I'm Ricky. Get the hell away from me, Ricky. Getting leprosy on everybody in here, for God's sake. There was a woman in there. I go to the doctor a while back. I was freaking out. I felt a little lump down here, right? I'm like, oh damn, I got my chin. Sure enough, I'm sitting next to this woman in there got cracked so daggone bad. I ain't kidding. They had to call in the fellas from the Deadliest Catch to figure that out. It was bad. So I'm stressed now. I go to the doctor. I got a little lump down here. Turns out I'm an idiot. It was my penis. I had no idea. It had never sat in that direction before. All right. It kind of freaked me out this late. Well, I hate going to the doctor. I do and get ripped off. I thought I had chronic fatigue syndrome one time. Went to the doctor and spent $2,500. Turns out I'm just lazy. Then I had stomach problems, and he goes, well, don't eat nothing and drink this. It'll clean out your system. I'm like, well, how much is it? $500. $500 to clean out my system? She's got to do that with a corn dog and a Mountain Dew, for God's sake. That was Jeff and Bill. Did you enjoy it? I tell you what, Jeff and Bill, I love them to death. I've known them since they were short, fat Chinese kids. Remember the first time I ever went to work with Jeff, wanted me to work with him, I'd take the Greyhound bus to go see him. I'd go to the bathroom, sit down on bed, so I'd go in the toilet back to the Greyhound. And it